Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. We are here in the village of... I don't remember the name of the village, but it's Ulbrig's quest. And we still need to rest, which is a bit of a problem. Let's go. Perfect. That's just what we needed. And I was about to say, we're about to go inside of this cave, but all of our people are very tired. Luckily the abyssal corruption isn't too bad. Hopefully we don't get jumped by something by sleeping outside of a cave. I have been ruminating on recent events, especially the story of Staunton Vale, and I have come to realize something. Life is the most precious thing we possess, and yet not every form of existence has the right to call itself life. What are you getting at, hey? You think the life of a thiefling isn't worth nothing? Or that I'm no good to nobody? That I shouldn't exist? What are you looking at me with those big surprised eyes for? Of course, I'm gonna know when people are dropping hints about me. Seems a little unfair, Wolshiv. We didn't weaken the impact of the corruption, but we did enjoy our onion soup. Okay. Oh, he gained 2 morale. That's nice.
So exciting.
Right then, so what is in the cave? I'm going to save, just in case it's a dragon or something. I don't know. I've played this game enough now to know that even the most innocuous place can be horrendously deadly. Oh, it's a chest there. Oh god! Ulbrig?
I'm here.
Wolsey, if you want to do me a favour and
Watch and learn.
go check out in front. See if we can find out where this trap is coming from. There.
This is my kind of work.
Perfect. A decorated scabbard, some rare roots, a potion of protect from chaos. I'm kind of surprised this here isn't a perception check. Of course it could be, and I don't have anyone with high enough perception. It's always possible. Maybe if I bring everyone forward? Oh, okay. A lot of dead people in here. A lot of dead people and mushrooms. I've been playing a lot of games that have mushrooms in recently. It always makes me feel uneasy. Anything up here? No. Fighting with the camera more than anything else. This guy's trying to get away and there's like claw marks on the ground? Oh god. What am I walking into?
This is my time to shine.
Oh. Hello, restless spirit. Leave. This valley of sorrow and grief is no place for the living. The spirit's voice resonates with pain. I'll just loot your corpse and be on my way. Oh, why is that the evil option? Oh! Why are you telling me to leave? Leave. It hurts too much to sense life near me. I'll tell you nothing. Please, tell me your story. I failed, huh? The spirit howls terribly. Open your eyes. This place is cursed. There is no saving it. Your life will be snuffed out just like... Go. Okay. It's for the best. So, that gave us a quest. I'm kind of sad we failed the persuasion. It's a known fact that spirits cannot leave the place of their demise because they are held back by unfinished business. What can be holding back this poor soul? Perhaps the answer will be found nearby. How about on the corpse? Get back, do not disturb the repose of the damned. What about in here? Is that where I came from? No, I came from down here. See what's... Oh, this is... this is not looking any better than up there, I'm going to be honest with you. Why are people tied to poles? Why did a spirit wolf just
So
a-woo at
exciting!
me? There's an axe over there. Oh no. Oh, this looks fine. This isn't some sort of demonic ritual, no siree. So, Ulbrig's voice is deceptively calm, and only the vein pulsing on his shaved temple betrays his true feelings. He slowly looks around the dungeon, breathes in the fetid air, runs a hand along the wall, and studies the grime clinging to his fingers. So, did you not know about this place? Of course not. How could I? I thought it was just a place for storing things. What is this? It's a shrine, Warchief, and not the one you would build to honor the gods. See this altar? It wasn't no goat kids they butchered here. Ulbrig clenches and unclenches his fists, his fingers turning into sharp claws for a brief moment. A vile cult of some man-eating filth right under our feet. What happened here? A slaughter. First the ritual kind, followed by the regular sort. So it wasn't Oglins that put the village to the torch. It was people. They sold themselves out to the Oglins and raised arms against their own. So your kin from this village were worshipping demons? Ulbrig scowls, his gaze roaming between you, the bones scattered on the floor, and the blood-streaked altar. In the end, he stubbornly shakes his head. No, I do not believe this. It cannot be. They were my kin. We drank from the same flagon. Surely I would have noticed if they were up to this foul business. If it wasn't your kin, who did it? How do you explain what we found? It must have been outsiders of some kind. Heck, maybe they weren't even from Socorus. The borders are stone's throw away from here. They came brandishing their cult, killed everyone, and built this rotten thing in the cellar to shift the blame to our people. That's what happened. Well, just you wait, you blackguards. Ulbrig shakes his fist at the invisible strangers. Did people worship demons in Socorus? Folks worshipped all kinds of things. Ulbrig pensively tugs at a lock of red hair. We're not Mendevians. We don't teach others which belief is right. Of course, most stuck to the gods and spirits of their homeland. But if the otherworldly powers called, and you answered, worship Pelura's frozen backside, or a puxy on a flying broomstick if you like. Nobody'll bat an eye unless you start pestering others with your faith. There was a big commotion in Socorus, as I recall, when that troublemaker Eroden showed up. Back then, some god of crickets or grasshoppers had gained quite the following, can't remember which. Those crackpots minded their own business until that big wig from Absalom, a living god and all, proclaimed they were worshipping Oglins, drove them off, set fire to their shrines. They turfed him out of the country, which was fine by me. He would have started hounding somebody else. Mark my words. Is Aroden the precursor to Imode? Aroden was the immortal Aslanti who raised the Starstone from the bottom of the Inner Sea, and in so doing founded the city of Absalom and ascended to godhood. Prophecy told of his return to Golarion and the beginning of a new age of glory. On the eve of his return, however, his clerics were cut off from his power, and terrible storms rack the world. Now presumed dead, Aroden's demise ushered in the current age of lost omens. Aroden waged war on the cult of Discari the Locust Lord, the one we are currently fighting. Did he? So Aroden was right after all? You don't say. We called him every name under the sun. Ulbrig scratches the back of his head. But no, we must have taken against him for some reason. If that Lord of Weevils was so nasty, why didn't Aroden put an end to him along with his cult? So much for being a living god. He came here, made a mess, didn't finish what he started, and skipped back to Absalom in time for tea. That's no way to do a job now, is it? No, it's not. Ah. Alright, stop denying the obvious. What makes you think anything here is obvious? We're up to our necks in oglins, demons, fae, angels, and all kinds of things that go bump in the night. You know how fond they are of messing with mortals, don't you? No, you can't trust your eyes. You've got to follow your heart. And my heart is telling me our people would never do something like this. So what are we going to do next? Not much to do, is there? The ones who did this to my kin are long gone. We won't be able to handle it alone. Ulbrig's fingers plunge into his beard. So that's that. This is serious business. We need help. Let's head on up to the Stone of Voices. In an hour, the whole of Securus will know of this slaughter. They won't be able to hide from the entire country. Come on. Are you not sure that all of Securus is dead, my friend? I mean, how long ago did this happen? Everyone is definitely very skeletal. There's a lot of weapons here. Anything magical? That's just a normal hand axe. That's a rusty longsword. I'm sensing a theme here. This might also be a rusty longsword. It is indeed. What about, is that a rusty mace? That's a rusty flail. Oh, a little bit different. What about this shield? That's a magical shield. It's a magical tower shield. I'll take it.
Break against our resolve.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, you know those weapons, they've just become enchanted. I don't think I've ever fought enchanted weapons in this game before. What's the plan? I'm going to shoot it with fire and hope for the best. Nice. It dealt 11 damage and it didn't kill it. Close to killing it though. Something tells me the Bone Shaker's not going to do much. Oh, Darren misses his first turn, doesn't he? Because of his bloody oracle power. So we're just going to have to sit him back here somewhere. Oof. Okay, I mean, nah, that could be worse. Let's get LS into a position here. I don't think Winter's Grasp is going to be all that.
You rascal.
That wasn't the button I wanted to press.
Your time is over.
It looks like it's flying, I'll be honest with you. I now understand that flying makes Winter's Grasp not work very well. But yeah, it's basically immune to everything. So we're just gonna hit it with a snowball, I think. Yep, 25 damage to the enchanted longsword. Alright, Lan, you want to go stand on the altar? Sure, nothing bad will happen by standing on the altar.
You've crossed the wrong mongrel.
Okay, Ulbrig, I don't need you to be grappling right now, so let's just hit it 3 times. Nice. Sealer, I don't think you're going to be able to get over there, but get you as close as I can. It's basically saying that elemental coral ray wouldn't do any damage to that enchanted longsword, but doesn't don't I have the skill that lets my ice hurt everything? I do not know. Olgiv, can you backstab a bow?
Cover me, all right?
Let's find out. Nice. I am just going to shoot it. It's probably not going to hit, but... Oh, it did. Nice. Good job, Darren. An attack of opportunity there. That was always good. See if we can get a bit closer.
You offend me.
Only 9 damage, but, you know.
You
3 bows? 3 bows. 3 arrows. There we go. Right, so I picked up a shield. I didn't actually get to look at it, because, you know. Oh, it's a tower shield +2. It's not super exciting. I don't suppose these... Yeah, these bows are enchanted in some way. What's going on here? It was this one. Corrosive longbow +1. Does acid damage. 3 to 15. Is that actually good for land? Why is it comparing it to airless when we are quite obviously on land? Hang on. Am I going insane? Shouldn't this be comparing it to his bow? What about the sword? Hang on, let me just see if I can pick that up first. It is magic. A magical longsword. Okay, there we go. Maybe it was just bugged out and it thought I was on ALS? Yeah, there we go. 3 to 15 damage plus 1 acid damage? Range is the same. The whole curse thing is probably quite good, but for the sake of just trying something different, let's go for it. That is the ugliest thing I've ever seen in my life. Oh no. Oh well. What was that longsword? Is it you? Was it the unholy longsword? Unholy longsword plus 1 that has literally nothing going with it other than the fact that... What's the unholy enhancement? Can I get info on this? Unholy. An unholy weapon is imbued with unholy power. This power makes this weapon evil aligned and thus bypasses the corresponding damage reduction. It deals an extra 2d6 points of damage against all creatures of good alignment. Well, that's just mean. Yeah, I don't think we need that in our party here. We're all relatively good-ish, other than possibly Camellia. We don't let that out yet. That's a rusty bardish. Can we do anything with the body in the middle of the room? We still have to find out what's going on with the spirits. Of course, there is also a path down here we haven't seen. That's an exit? Okay. Can I now go back to said spirit and be like, hey, I found the problem. It's for the best. What's the secret here, huh? Held back by unfinished business. What could be holding back this poor soul? Perhaps the answer will be found nearby. Nearby makes me think that it's in the cave, but maybe it isn't. Maybe I'm overlooking something obvious, or I'm not passing a perception check on something obvious. I guess I'm just gonna have to move on. I don't want to spend forever trying to find my way through this place, but I don't see any like secret walls or anything. I feel like we should probably, I don't know, sanctify this place somehow. Maybe clean up the blood, destroy the altar. I feel that might help the whole reducing evil in the world wound thing we're trying to do. Well, let's go outside. We have the other quest from Ulbrig to find the... That's a stone elemental? Earthly totem guardian. Well, there's a cursed totem over there. Oh, why do I get a feeling this is gonna suck? Okay. But as for Ulbrig, we're trying to find... Did a companion quest? Alright, I need to talk to Nenia. Yeah, there we go. Call of memory. Find the Stone of Voices. We need to find the Stone of Voices at some point. I'm gonna walk forward and hope that they're not hostile. Corrupted Totem. Blessed Amulet. I don't know what this has done. War Chief. Looks like we just disarmed some kind of trap. Nice.
How cute!
Does that mean that all of these elementals aren't going to be hostile? Because that would be fantastic.
So
To be honest,
exciting.
hearing these guys constantly going, "Ooh," it's going to drive me nuts. There's a trap over there. Ulbrig. Oh, everyone's leveled up.
Something.
I should probably do something about that, huh?
Just don't blame me.
Did you fail to disarm the trap?
Pretty good,
Nice.
aren't I? Fine.
Can't do anything with it. There must have been... We failed to check, damn it. There must have been a lot of good fish here for the people to have built a fishing hut. Ulbrig, you're covering it up. Use a lockpick here.
Kind of work.
An emerald. Worth 500 coins, good lord. Alright, let's level up. What do we want to do? I do believe we want to stick with Elemental Witch. Obviously. I guess we could... We could go with Winter Witch. Winter Witch makes much more sense, doesn't it? We want to stick with Winter Witch. Just going to go with the standard... Leaves us with 1 point. Stealth, why not? Not that I ever do stealth. Yeah, screw it, why not? Oh god. Another feat. What do we have? I've already done elemental focus, haven't I? Is there something that can help me? I'm just going to read through these. I'll cut this out of the video, otherwise we'll be here all day. Okay, so I'm torn between greater elemental focus cold. Makes it so it's harder to defend against cold magic. Or was it past the mare magic? Spell penetration. Your spells break through spell resistance. I think I'm going to go with spell penetration. But I don't remember if I already have that, so this could be the wrong choice, but at this point, I think it'll be okay. Worst case scenario, I'll just have to respec my character, huh? As for spells... Oof. What the hell's a Cape of Wasps? You summon a wasp swarm which does not attack you. The dense cloud of vermin gives you partial concealment against ranged attacks. Oh my god, that's just mean. Anything ice adjacent here? I feel like there definitely isn't enough ice spells for my Ice Witch here. I guess Ice Storm. Hello, that sounds fun. Great magical hailstones pound down upon casting this spell, dealing 3d6 points of bludgeoning damage and 2d6 points of cold damage to every creature in the area. This damage only occurs once when the spell is cast. For the remaining duration of the spell, heavy snow and sleet rains down in the area. Creatures inside this area take a -4 penalty on perception skill checks, and the entire area is treated as difficult terrain. At the end of the duration, the snow and hail disappear, leaving no after effects other than the damage dealt. Let's go with that just for the fact that it's a ice spell, I guess. None of these really hit my interest. I'm trying to avoid using necromancy, which cuts a lot of these very good spells out. Like, I think Death Ward is really good. Yeah. That's more of a roleplay choice. Remove blindness might be useful. Remove curse. Remove disease. Probably Darren's got these. Spit venom, stinking cloud, vampiric touch, bone fists. Fine traps. Glitter dust. I could get glitter dust. Glitter dust is surprisingly helpful. For blinding and for finding invisible enemies. I'm going to get glitter dust just for the, why not? Could all these spells we have. We also got inflict serious wounds from somewhere. Level 4 spell, Ice Storm. Okay. I think that went well. Let me just... I'm just going to put both of these in here. I can't cast 5 or 6 yet. I have one more 2 slot, one more 1. You know what that means? That means more snowballs. My level 2 spells? I have yet to use See Invisibility or Summon Small Elemental. I've noticed I seem to have an immense fear of invisible enemies, and I keep picking things that will allow me to see invisible enemies. And we've only come up against one invisible enemy this whole time. At some point, though, I know this will pay off. I just know it. Whoops, I missed. I was meant to be glitter dust. Okay, next. These ones should be quicker because it's just going to be auto. Paladin, Smite Evil. Additional use. Nice. That's that boosted up. Great Fortitude. I'll go wrong with more health, I suppose. Still confused why I don't have Smite Evil. Oh, it's right there. Never mind. Ignore me. Wolgif. Eldritch Scoundrel. He learns Sneak Attack. Doesn't he already have that? Combat Casting. You are adept at spell casting when threatened or distracted. Oh, maybe I should get that on LS. Oh, that's too late now. He has Haste and Heroism. Oh, Sneak Attack. Nice. Lan? How can you be any more dangerous? Key Strike, Cold Iron and Silver. At 7th level, the monk's unarmed attacks are treated as Cold Iron and Silver for the purpose of overcoming damage reduction. Ooh, that's very good. Very good indeed. Clustered Shots. Take a moment to carefully aim your shots, causing them all to strike nearly the same spot. When you use a full attack to make multiple ranged weapon attacks against the same opponent, total the damage from all hits before applying that opponent's damage reduction. Wow, that's also quite good. Is that a toggleable? Whoops. I didn't mean to actually click that. Is that toggleable? It's a terrible word to try and say, especially when you're on the internet. Maybe it's just it's a passive, maybe. Darren, what do you do? Revelation. Ah. Combat healer. Whenever you cast a cure spell, a spell with cure in its name, you can cast it as a swift action as if using the quicken spell feat by expending 2 spell slots. This does not increase the level of the spell. You can use this ability once per day at 7th level and 1 additional time per day for every 4 levels past that. Interesting. And oh, he went for spell penetration. Unbreakable Heart. Blessing of Luck and Resolve. Resist Energy Communal. Ooh, is that good for like me not accidentally AoEing my whole team? Because, you know, that could be useful. Shifter, Griffin Heart, Shape. What else have we got here? I'm just going to look at this final screen here. We got Shifter Multi-Attack. Your secondary attacks with natural weapons, including attacks treated as secondary as a result of being altered by a Shifter's Fury ability, take only a -2 penalty instead of 5. Nice. Alright, let's carry on. Sorry, leveling up my characters always takes a little bit of time. I think overall, we came out of that better. I don't know, man. That does not look like a pair of glasses. I don't know what glasses you have, but oh dear. An item of interest to a craftsman or a collector. Alright, so a chain. And then magical glasses that are called the Mask of Rapid Bites. Whenever the wearer of this mask hits an enemy with a bite attack for the first time in a round, they immediately make another bite attack with the full attack bonus. Does that count for Ulbrig? He doesn't really bite. He claws. Do I have anyone who bites? I'd be interested to know what character that applies to. It could be that I'm misunderstanding how one of the characters I have works. Failed the perception check. That makes me unhappy. I'm failing so many perception checks. I don't know if this area is just high level and all my characters are low level. It is possible. Alright, new cave.
This is my time to shine.
More mushrooms. I should have seen that coming. Hello? Oh, great. Let me just save the game real quick because I don't want to have to re-level my characters. What is the spooky, bubbling black staff on the ground? What could this possibly be? Do we touch it? Ah, right, hairless.
No time for idling.
A reach meta magic rod. This rod grants its wielder the ability to make up to 3 spells they cast per day. Reach as though using a reach spell feat. Oops, I didn't mean to press 2. That was accidental.
Do not fear.
I think it was cursed.
Waver.
You've acquired a reach meta magic rod, a rod that can improve your spells with meta magic. To use a rod, put it into your belt slot and then activate. As long as a rod is active, all spells the character casts will expend its daily uses and receive its meta magic improvements. Most rods have 3 daily uses and are replenished during rest. The only question I have here, because that sounds rather fantastic, what does it come under? I guess usable? Yeah. What does the reach spell actually do? Reach feat spell. Your spells go farther than normal. Well, I should have seen that coming. So it increases the range of my magic. I mean, honestly, that's pretty good. I mean, there's no reason why I wouldn't put this on my character, I suppose. Let's just get rid of the scroll of mage armor. Well, I'll leave it there, I suppose, because I can just overwrite it.
I would look ugly in this.
Can I not change it in combat? That might be what's going on here. But the fact that she said I would look ugly in this is probably the best thing she's ever said. Right. Oh god, Darren, please. Why do we have so much stuff? Let's start off with a prayer. I need to resort out his abilities, to be honest, because it's getting to the point where I'm struggling to see all of his abilities because there's just so many. What I might do is get rid of all the ones that I just never use or are situational. Wait, what am I fighting right now? I'm fighting a shadow. Oh, well, you're immune to everything. Chaotic evil undead. Only 16 health though, so in theory... Yeah, land can just absolutely decimate them. Ulbrig might be in trouble? I don't know. Oh no, his claws can hit them. Wow, you have a lot more health than your friends. Did you just steal my health, you bastard? What's that? Strength damage. Can be restored by resting or with the help of restoration magic. Right, we have a problem. Alice is kind of in the line of fire because I was an idiot and I made her go forward. Let's get out of here. Okay, we'll wait there for a turn. Don't do that! Oh god. CeeLo, you are evil, so I'm gonna smite evil here. Is that it? Too close for a charge? Alright.
No glory without
Missed.
risk.
Walshift, I need you to save Airless.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both?
Damn it, it's still breathing. Well, I guess breathing's relative. Oh god, they're doing it again. They're undead, right? 1d6 damage. I say I could AoE and hit both of these guys, but I don't know if it'd be enough damage. I mean, there's one way to find out. Okay, doesn't work like that, huh? I guess only targeted healing spells hurt undead? Makes sense. It's just kind of put a bit of a downer on my plan, but never mind. I'm not going to move Darren just in case he gets...
Make every strike count.
Attack of opportunity. Ulbrig. Oh, -4 strength, huh? Yikes. Blast it.
Stand down.
Discover the origins of the undead in the cave. Right. Can I cure this with restoration lesser?
The waiting's never fun.
That I know we have. It's just a case of me trying to find it. Here we go. Restoration lesser. She got +3 of her strength back. Not quite. Try that again. Strength on Sealer is way more important than strength on Airless, but I guess I'll do it just for the sake of... Nice. Right.
So exciting.
Oh, can I equip that rod now? Otherwise I'm going to forget forever. There we go. Do I actually have a rod on my character? Oh, I do. There it is. Nice. Next to my tankard. I'm an alcoholic and a spellcaster.
With grace.
What are we looking at here? Is this a dead end? I'm going to say this cave looks decidedly like it's a dead end, but it's this way? No?
Uh-huh.
Curious. Didn't that quest say find out why the dead were here? There are many undead in a cave near the restless spirit. It would be useful to know where all these dead came from. Okay, maybe now it's like go back and speak to the... Whoops. Go back and speak to the original spirit. It's going to be quite a way out of here, though.
This is my time to shine.
I am so unbelievably turned around. Oh, it's up here, isn't it? All these winding paths. Hey, you. Can you help me now? Here we go. There are some strange undead in a cave not far from here. Strange undead. That's who we are now. The spirit laughs hoarsely. They're people from my party. A long time ago, I brought my friends here thinking we could cleanse this land of corruption and bring this place back to life. But I was mistaken. We failed to defeat the evil that haunted this place. We were attacked in the night, forced to run for the caves, surrounded like lambs in a pen before the slaughter. And I... Spirit lets out a desperate wail that turns into weeping. My spell brought the ceiling crashing down. It buried my friends underneath. They fought the undead. Now they are undead themselves. The wicked irony. But you laid their souls to rest. Now I can go too. Swarm, Bane, Clasp, and a scroll of Acid Pit. What is that clasp? Isn't that what Ulbrig is already wearing? It is. That's another one. Doesn't really help me that much. But we have it. Nice. I guess if I get somebody else who uses natural attacks, we'll be fine. What about loot on your body? A lesser quicken magic meta magic rod. This rod grants the wielder the ability to make up to 3 spells they cast per day quickened, as though using the quicken spell feat. Lesser rods can be used with 3rd level or lower spells, so that would work with... Oh, I have this level 3?
Exciting.
Yeah, that would work with Winter's Grasp. Leather arm and a potion and a large person. I guess I'll take both of those. Now I'm stuck with what's better. Do I want to have reach? This works with 6th level spells. Well, that will actually work with more spells, but what does the quicken spell feat do? Not feat. You can cast spells in a fraction of the normal time. Casting a quicken spell is a swift action. You can perform another action even casting another spell in the same round as you cast a quickened spell. A spell whose casting time is more than one round cannot be quickened. Interesting. I actually think that's really good, because casting a quickened spell doesn't provoke an attack of opportunity. That opens up the ability for Airless to defend herself. What defense is that stacking with that's not working? Is it? I actually don't know. I don't know why they're not functioning. What would it be? The belt? No, that's just dexterity. I swear, this happens so much. I see this and I'm like, I don't understand why that's not working. Can I get more information? No, okay. It was worth a try. I could just get rid of Scroll of Magic Missile. Move my tanker to the middle. Equip both of my rods. How many rods does one person need? I assume both of these reset on use, like on rest, sorry, not use. I didn't find the thing that we were looking for here though. In terms of like the stone of voice or whatever it was called. So I don't know if that's in a different area on the world map that I will quickly go and double check. I'm getting close to the end of the episode here. We've got quite a lot of good stuff from this place. Whether my brain actually remembers to use it, because you'll note, again, and I'm going to say this now, I didn't cast Mage Armor after I rested at the start of this episode. That's how long it took me to realise. Yep. I swear, I don't do it on purpose. I'm just horrendous at remembering the most basic of information. There's no point casting it now. I swear. We didn't die, I suppose. A little bit of fun saves my life so much. Oh, see, we still have a quest here. Find the Stone of Voices. Okay. So what have I not seen here?
With grace?
That loading screen also reminded me that the reason I thought I had extra spell penetration was because of the mythical skill that allows my ice to affect everyone. It's not quite the same as spell penetration. It just ignores resistances, I guess. So I think I'm okay with picking spell penetration. We've already done down there.
This is my time to shine.
I could look at the map, of course. Cave. Cave. Oh, so see, down there is just we go through here and we come out there, and then that's the cave on the other side. So what have I not seen? It does look like there's a path up here, but that's just the crumbled ruins, right? Oh, apparently I can just run into the water, huh? Okay. I think we're gonna have to go through this cave. Maybe there's another path inside the cave with all the ghosts, but I don't think so. That was definitely dead ends. I'm thinking the stone might be the thing that's will be turned off with the amulet. But that also kind of doesn't make much sense. A bunch of loot in here. I don't think there's anything special here. And we've been everywhere along here. These are just totem guardians. They don't help. Can we get up here somehow? 'Cause I don't think we've been up here.
Can't hide
Wait.
from me.
It looks like the spirit is leading us to the Stone of Voices. Good. Good, good, good. I was being stupid. I just missed a path. Is this the Stone of Voices? Aha. Let me just have a quick look around before I press this button, just in case it's horrendous. I'm also going to save, just in case it's horrendous. Touch the stone.
Here it is, look! The Stone of Voices, and scarcely a mark on it. Now I'll find out what's going on here. I'll call the tribes from all over Sarkoris. They'll see the spirits, and together we'll work out what kind of scoundrel is behind all this. We'll find them, catch them, and rip their head off.
What was that wolf that called us here?
A spirit, most likely, or else someone sent us a vision. I don't know what it means, but it's a good sign. Someone wanted to talk to us, so they called us to the stone. Looks like not everyone in Sarkoris perished after all, huh?
Are you finally going to tell me what this stone is?
I already told you, it's a Stone of Voices. What's unclear about that? Or aren't your ears working? A magic stone. Stones like these can be found all over the country. Druids and other folks who communicate with spirits use these stones to send messages to each other. If there's anyone left alive in all Sarkoris, I'll get an answer through this.
Well, I won't get in your way.
I like to see somebody try.
Smiling triumphantly, Ulbrig walks up to the stone and presses his hand against it. Nothing happens.
Hold on. Something's not quite right here. Now, let's see.
Frowning, Ulbrig traces his fingers over the runes, but all he manages to elicit is a weak, barely visible shimmer deep in the grooves of the stone's carvings. A minute passes in tense silence, then another. Finally, Ulbrig removes his hand from the stone. Well?
I feel nothing. There's no one there. They're gone. They're all gone. In all of Sarkoris, there's not a single living voice. How can this be? My country is gone. My clan is dead. My god does not speak to me. My time has been and gone 100 years past. Who am I now? Who in the world has need of me now?
Digging his fingers into his mane of red hair, Ulbrig stares unseeing at the lowering sky. Oh God? Baleful Greater Apocalypse Locust.
What are filthy crusaders seeking here? Have you led these people here to feed them to me? Commendable.
Are you the vermin that destroyed the village? Now you're going to pay for everything you've done.
And here's the little man with red hair. My master warned me you were dangerous, but to me you're just a light snack.
Who are you?
I am your doom. I am the one who'll feast on your remains.
What are you seeking here?
My master has sent me to block your path to a place that's off limits to the curious.
Your master? Who would that be?
So many unnecessary questions. What for? You're never going to need that knowledge.
Alright, well, for once we're picking the attack option. Die, scum.
How brave! I enjoy killing brave prey.
Oh, I thought he just killed it. Is that half-dead pile of fur still
Bearing teeth? Fine.
What just happened? Oh, why are there necrophages now? Ulbrig. As for what that guy just said, is that half-dead pile of fur still bearing her teeth? Fine, she won't be able to save you forever. And he summoned these guys. Fantastic. Nice. Oh, the AoE. You don't like to see it. I mean, honestly, this isn't going to be too much of a problem. Can I do Bone Shaker on these guys? Wolshev? You get behind that guy.
Distract them from me.
Oh! Oh dear. Okay. Seela, you want to go help Wolshev before he gets his head kicked in?
The inheritor, guide my blade.
I didn't cast Mage Armor, guys. I'm sure it's fine. Or it's fine. Eat Snowball, nerd. Oh no! Hey, look, guys, there's an Incubus and a Succubus. Wow, we get a bit of both, huh? Question: did it automatically use the quick spell? It did. No, okay, interesting. I'm gonna say, because I threw that snowball and now it's letting me throw another one. Right in this Incubus's face. Take that, pretty boy. 49 damage. The only way that could have been better if it was 69. Lan should be able to finish them off.
Away, you rascal.
Oops. Come on, button. Lan, I need you to kill that Incubus. Nice. Let's take out that. Am I? Oops. Why is that not working? Too big? Too big? Does it not fit? It says it should work, but I think he might not fit. Which is a bit of a problem. Yeah, death from above, and it's just like, nope, unavailable. Okay, I guess we'll kill this necrophage then. I'm kind of worried that that succubus is going to take over probably Wolshev. I mean, I can walk over there. Oh god, it'd be so much worse if it took over Ulbrig. What am I doing? I'm sure it's fine. Ow. Bloody thing. Let's heal up Wolshev. Actually, let's just do an AoE heal here.
Time to share your treasures.
Okay, that's him dead. Succubus. Hit Ulbrig with a drain energy spell. He succeeded the fortitude throw. That's good. Seela, attack this necrophage. Lan, I need you to shoot that succubus. Oh wait, we're not Lan. We're me. We're LS. Same rules apply. I need you to shoot that succubus with a snowball. Catch. Oh.
Your time is over.
Oh my god, that quicken rod is insane. If it resets on rest, I swear that is gonna. It gives me 2 actions per turn, basically. It's crazy. I do not want to be standing where I'm standing, but I'm sure it's fine. Lan will finish off this thing.
Won't survive me.
Lan will finish off this thing. There we go. Are you serious? What the hell is going on? Oh, it dominated Wolshev. Of course it dominated Wolshev. Wolshev, you're a weak-minded fool. I swear. Can I undo this somehow? What does it count as? Is it a curse? Oh god, Wolshev. I kill whoever's under their control? Is that how that works? I don't know. I actually genuinely don't know how to deal with this. Oh, a creature can still be magically controlled by dominate person while under this spell effects, but however, this creature will try to throw off the domination. Can I apply this to him now he's already been taken over? He's still dominated, so that doesn't really help. It's worth a go. Necrophage. Ow. Oh, wait. Wait, is he dominated? He is, but he also isn't. I don't know what's going on here, but I'm not going to complain. We disappear. Ow. Oh, hell yeah. What a great sneak attack. We are totally going to use Winter's Grasp soon. Here, probably. So who do I want to fight against who's not inside the Winter's Grasp? I mean, this guy's the closest.
Without risk.
Winter's Grasp. Can I get everyone? That would be pretty useful. On the floor with thee. Did that count as a sped up attack? It did. Good lord, it's so unbelievably broken. I'm also doing the Tankard of Free Spirit, because screw this. Am I not allowed? I can't. Let's move to here, get him out of the way a little bit. Nice. Oh my god. That thing did not mess around. Good lord. Oh, it's Ellis again. How did that work? I'm not going to question it. Succubus, catch. Critical hit for 25 damage with a bloody cantrip? Oh my god. You guys will just stay on the floor, thanks. The succubus is probably the most dangerous thing in the room right now, so... Oh. The lavish succubus is probably worse. Yeah, that could be a problem. Who's this? This is Darren. Let's go with another A. AoE heal seems like a waste. What else are we going to do with him, though? Yeah, alright. Warships actually hurt quite bad, but he should be okay.
Cover me, all right?
Finish off these necrophages if I can. Back to Sealer again.
To the fray.
Stop sound bursting your own team, you flipping thing. Warship's in trouble. Lan, can you help him?
Make every strike count.
Nice. Okay, Ulbrig's been hit by a level drain. Oh dear. Character Ulbrig was afflicted with negative levels, severely reducing their efficiency. Some spells, as well as undead enemies, can drain life and energy. Temporary negative levels can be removed with a successful saving throw after a rest. One at a time, but in case of a failure, they become permanent. Permanent negative levels can only be removed with spells. Yikes. We'll get lucky and that won't be a problem. I was kind of wondering if I could run away, but I don't think that's actually going to be a good idea. Right, let's just mash this succubus. Everyone's confused. Warship, stab him in the back. You missed, for God's sake. Sealer? You go in there and finish off that necrophage. Or not. Oh my god, please. I don't have any snowballs, do I? No. Alright.
You offend me.
I missed. Damn and blast. This episode's going long, isn't it? Oh dear.
You've
Lan.
crossed the wrong mongrel.
Missed. Miss. Nice. Reduced, but could be worse. Jesus, what is this succubus made out of? Can I do bone shaker on it? He has bones, right? Failed to overcome the spell resistance. Damn it. Okay, Woljif, hear me out. If you just stab her really hard in the back.
Distract them for me.
Thank you. Good God, that was rough. Bunch of long swords, nothing magical. Okay. Wow. So the main thing I've got to overcome here is that negative level.
Can we retreat already?
They
What?
are the darkness.
Excuse me? Oh, Woljif suddenly remembered he was an enemy. Oh, for God's sake. Hang on. How long does that dominate person last for? That long. Good. We're fine. Don't worry about it. Unbreakable will. My new best friend. Jesus. All is well. Right, that negative level. I don't think lesser restoration is going to work, and we don't have major restoration or just normal restoration, do we? So we are kind of screwed when it comes to removing that. So we just have to hope that after a rest it comes back, which I might rest after this fight. Kind of makes the most sense. But I think what I'm going to do here is I'm going to end this episode here. It's been quite a chaotic episode. Nobody died. So, thank you all very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, let me know what you think. Your comments are greatly appreciated. Thank you again to the members of the channel and the coffee supporters. It really does help me keep making these videos. And as always, I'll see you next time.